He's down. He's down. He's down.
Yo, bloodhound. You got to way the fuck over there.
Got knocked. Got a knock. Got down. One down. There we go.
Cracked one, cracked the other, I think. I just got one. Those are my rockets. Cracked, he's one tap.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about. Everybody held their own on that one. Everybody pushed and shot and aimed. Perfect. Somebody help me! Came up there. Ah, shit! Right here, guys. I knocked one. I don't know about the other one, though. We know, because you just don't think. We know. Oh, heads up, right here. He's down. Octane's down. There they go. They were hiding behind the box. Got down somebody with the grenade. Shit. God damn it. I hate when I do that in my starting soon screen, so that I'm not, so while I'm in here and stuff, you're not hearing me clutter around and fucking hit shit. And I always forget to turn my mic back on. Basically, I said thank you to you for all the gaming over the weekend. I've been editing up this content. I'm kind of exhausted today. My eyes are killing me. My brain's killing me. You know, I've been watching a bunch of stuff to help me figure out and grow the channel, use different tools and stuff like that. But yeah, I got about 4 pieces of content so far edited up today. 2 or 3 of them is going to be for TikTok. Actually, so it's 5. Yeah, I'm in the middle of doing 2 right now, so that I got the 3 from earlier plus these 2. That'll make 5. So yeah, there's going to be new shit going up on TikTok. There's going to be a few new things up on the YouTube channel. The reason I got the YouTube channel and TikTok and Twitch and all that stuff is YouTube's kind of my archive. YouTube's kind of the place so that if people can find it, if they can get to it, you know, if I'm doing the right thing with the tagging, the descriptions and all that, they can find it. But then also the followers, they can go back and watch stuff because Twitch drops stuff off every 2 weeks. So these chop ups, these edits and stuff like that, they're all going to end up on the YouTube channel as well for y'all. So you can go back, refer to it, whatever you want to do, you know, send people my way. That'd be super dope. You did awesome this weekend, buddy. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I'm trying to figure out if I want to play for like the next 45 minutes, an hour, because it's, yeah, I need a break, but at the same time, like, I was getting super frustrated yesterday. Super frustrated yesterday. I also realized just how much I don't like Call of Duty. How much I really don't like Call of Duty. I played it with Stripes yesterday, aka Caden, plays Apex YT, and yeah, I just don't like that game. I just don't like that game. I really don't. I don't know if I just don't understand the dynamics of the gameplay or whatnot, or how like the aim assist and all that stuff works. I barely can get Apex down, but you know, I have my moments in my day, so that's why. Hey man, I appreciate that. You really think I'm gonna get there? Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Don't cry. Dry your eyes, buddy. Dry your eyes, man. But yeah, and then I was also saying that I'm so exhausted from these long days. Like, I mean, it's been 3 consecutive straight long stream days, long gameplay days, you know, still bouncing around the house and doing housework, still running errands and everything like that in between. So it's draining. I hope so, man. I mean, with your guys' help, especially with at the moment with some of this stuff you guys been pushing and sending people my way as well. I just gotta make sure I stay consistent with a lot of this stuff, and it's tough. I mean, there's so much you want to do, because you know, you want to play the games, you want to interact with people in these chats, and you want to get stuff going, and that's the creation process for me. Is like, this is how it gets made, how I get the content, and then I gotta actually go into editing and creating it and making it, you know, pop and fancy logos and other icons and stills and shit. Damn, bro. Yeah, I didn't even realize that. I forgot how late it was, because we finally did get back on at like, what a.m. for you? I was, what time was it for me? Like 10, 11? Yeah, it was like 11 for me, so 5 hours, yeah. Or, no, yeah. 8 we started talking, and then 9, 10 I think we finally hopped on together and we played some matches and shit. Almost ranked up, so dope. Thank you, man. Kid we were playing with yesterday carried board. He's alright, man. And then what was the other guy that we were playing with? Joker's pretty good. I liked it. Had fun. You know, I get frustrated and all that shit, but it's still in good fun. I gotta relax myself after a little bit and kind of bring it all back. But yeah, when I'm in the moment, it is what it is. Like, you know, you can tell me to calm down all you want. I can do my breathing exercises all I want, but there's only one thing in mind, and it's fucking win. It's play good. It's like, I need to get better. I gotta level up. I gotta stay focused. Yeah, Joker was cool, man. Joker was really cool. Who else is watching in here besides you? Someone needs to say hi. Someone needs to say hi. It says I got 2 viewers at the moment. But I'm super excited too because some of these longer streams, I'm surprised they're getting so many views. Honestly, like the one yesterday, I think has like 70 views already, and I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot, but at the same time, a lot of my stuff previously, like before I started using TikTok and getting a little bit of momentum here going for myself, you know, I was getting 2-3 views here and there. You know what I mean? I wasn't really being discovered and all that. And I know everybody will say, yo, Twitch's fucking discovery sucks ass. Part of the other reason why I have so many social platforms going right now, you know what I mean? I'm stretching myself. I wouldn't say I'm stretching myself thin. I'm just trying to leverage as much as I can, because I also know that, you know, there are people like you guys that play and want to be on, but then also other people that just want to watch, and some people don't come to Twitch to watch. They stay strictly on YouTube. Some people that only use TikTok, like, so that's why I got things spread out. Twitter really ain't doing nothing. I'm not messing with it all that much at the moment. I still put up my clips and stuff, but I got to figure out how to leverage that one a little bit better and get into a flow on that. But I'm having fun right now. Right now I'm in some Fortnite clipping. That's what I'm doing right now on DaVinci, which I was trying to shrink this so that you guys can see it. And let me change which screen I'm capturing here for you. Boom. I don't want to hide nothing, but at the same time, I gotta make it work, right? So yeah, so I just got done doing this one section of this. I've been basically recording the recordings off of Twitch, because I forget when I'm clipping them to download them. Yeah, I know, but I'm still gonna be me, bro. Like there's no way I'm not gonna be me, and that's my reaction. You know what I mean? That's just me. It is what it is. Like I'm not mad if anybody is like, well, this guy's nuts or something. Well, okay, yeah, that might be true. Like, you know, like you said, I understand the aspect of being calm to like focus. But as far as my reactions, if you know, I mean, if it's not calm to you or whatnot, that's fine. It's how I react. It's how I it's how I fucking voice the shit that's going on at the moment. You know. You're one to talk, by the way. Didn't you throw a controller and cut your fingers open? Am I remembering this, Mister? You gotta be calm. Like you're over here playing with nubs. For sticks and thumbs. Oh shit, man. Alright, let me get back to this real quick, because like I said, I'm in the middle of editing this. I still got the chat up. I appreciate you thinking I'm funny. I'm definitely funny looking. That's for sure. Definitely funny looking. I've learned to use this program pretty well and pretty fast at the moment. Like, I'm still not the greatest with like doing effects and transitions and shit like that, but hey, what is that? I can't even see that. What is that? I gotta move it to another screen a little closer. Oh, the shh. Bro, it's gonna be hard for me to shh. Like, I don't shh. I think I'm in the wrong space if you want me to shh. I mean, the engagement, the talking, the bantering, the you know, the, like I said, man. I mean, if you want a boring streamer, no, I know. If you want a boring streamer, then I mean, I could go back to the way I was streaming at the beginning and just sit here, tuned into the game and like focus on me getting better and just hoping people are enjoying it if they come in and see it, which I'm pretty sure they wasn't, because there was only like so many viewers that would pop in and leave, and my followership didn't really go up until, you know, a couple weeks ago. I wonder how Kato's doing today, man. I gotta hit him up, see what's up. Matter of fact, let me get into the chat here, say hi to him. Who's Isaac, are you on on Twitch? You're not my inspiration is cracking, right, or anything like that? You're not the one who sent me the TikTok video. No, that was somebody else. What was the one? No, I think this was Caden. Are you the one with Kim BFO4 on TikTok? You sent me the video about the person who has... All gamers have the one friend that... that complains and gives you the play-by-play on everything that happened and how they killed specifically. Saka, what's going on? How's everything today? Appreciate you dropping in. Hope things are going well. I was in the middle of doing some editing. I had some time, and I was kind of debating on either taking a break, playing some Apex or some Fortnite, but I figured I'd hop on, get on camera, see what's going on, see how everybody's doing. Yeah, but now we're in a... I'm trying to figure out some other shit and how some of the players I've been playing with are doing, because one of them almost lost a thumb in his eyesight. Another one had a hand issue yesterday as well, and it got kind of intense on my stream. I had a couple of reactions that apparently, you know, I need to calm down because I don't know, passion and anger, slight residual anger. yeah, not literally lost his thumb, but yeah. One of our guys threw his controller at the wall because shit was getting so crazy, and we were having a bad time the night before, and like we were playing ranked, we were trying to level up, and no matter what we were doing on Saturday, it was like the sweatiest of the sweatiest playing the game, and just like I can't even call it a 50-50. Like I feel like it was like a 30% win to loss ratio. And it was fucking bad. Like, no matter what we tried doing. Chris too far? Well, Isaac right here's got some band-aids on his fingers. He's the one that Saturday night we got pretty intense with him. Pretty fucking... Yeah, I was borderline ready to throw my only PS4 controller. He did throw his controller, and supposedly the nubs on the stick flew off, the pads on the top, so he's playing with just the nubs that are left underneath and started cutting up his fingers a little bit there. And yeah, that's where that led to. So he rested up a little bit. He tried coming in yesterday for a couple, and we got some matches down. We got some late at night too. He was up late. He's in the UK, I'm in the US, so I'm Eastern Standard Time. So for me, I think we started playing at like 9 p.m. And it was like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning for him, and we was getting it. Call it 90-10 ratio, Isaac? Damn, bro. It wasn't that bad. We were the sweatiest losers there were. Let's put it like that. Like, if there's a sweat category for losers, we were them on Saturday. We tried Battle Royale, we tried regular arenas, we tried ranked Battle Royale, we tried ranked arenas, and no matter what we did, we was getting placement. And one of my other guys, SSL Turbo, that I play with from up in Canada, he hopped in, and he's one of the sweatiest people I know besides fucking Caden now, Apex Stripes, you know, and Isaac over here. And we just could not do it. We just could not. Like, it was almost impossible. So I'm starting to lose it. Like, my hypertension's acting up. I'm getting tight. Like, my shoulders on stream. Like, like, I'm getting so fucking mad. And I voiced the shit too. Like, I'm not scared to at all. I did scream once or twice. I think I threw my controller on the table. Not hard, but kind of slid it hard. Walked away, told everybody, if you hear any screaming or yelling, don't mind it. And then 2 rooms down, I yelled a couple obscenities. Some impressive dedication or insanity. Well, I mean, yeah. Yeah. I mean, on both fronts. I mean, there were 2 sides of the, you know, 2 sides of the same coin, right? So it's yeah, it got pretty intense out there, man. Got pretty intense out there. Saka, you noob. Thank you, man. I really appreciate the chatters. I really do. I appreciate the lurkers. I appreciate the people who engage and come into the chat and get down. What did Isaac say? It felt like it because I lost a thumb and a nub. The other gamer that we were playing with, Apex Stripes, Caden, he basically, it got so bad he left. He left the match, didn't care, left the last match that he was like, this is gonna be my last one, and he just literally dropped out, left. Fucking, like 2 hours later after he's like, I'm going to bed. I can't fucking do this, I'm going to bed. Like hour and a half, 2 hours later, he hits me up on the chat, he's like, bro, get out of the corner of my room, stop screaming at me, stop. So he had a little PTSD from the intensity as well, so. I leave lasting impressions. That I do. Saxa, you see when he said someone lost a nub, and the nub was like, I think I walked into the wrong room. You never know what you're gonna get here. You know, we try to keep it cool and clean, but at the same time, like I said, I'm never gonna stop being me, and things that make me laugh, I'll let slide, you know what I mean? So yeah, nubs for days. But yeah, when he said that too, he said he did. Oh shit. When he fucking left, he was like, bro, my fingers, they hurt so bad. I was like, I can't contain myself with shit like that, so I gotta laugh. Like, as much as I know I probably shouldn't at times, I just can't control it, so I'm laughing. And he's alive, he's fine, he was gaming with me, it's not like it's that big of a deal, so, you know, whatever. Plus, if he didn't have a hand or a nub, I told him I found an Etsy page the other day while on TikTok. Somebody 3D printed an apparatus that you can strap to your leg, holds your controller, and has these mounts to it, or these links to it that go to the D-pad, the stick, and the buttons. And like, if you move your knee a certain way, it moves one stick, you can move the other stick with the other one, and it has like keys, almost like a old school typewriter type deal for your buttons and shit like that. So it's meant for one-handed players. So I told him he had options, and he can continue to just be cracked at Apex if he wants, and he can kill it, you know what I'm saying? He just has to adapt a little bit. Plus, I mean, there was a chat the other day where one of the gamers got a bit crazy that was on in my headset. You guys heard it too, but yeah, it was at the 4-hour mark on the Saturday one, I believe. I was scrolling down Twitch directory for just chatting, and when I saw your stream, you were surrounded by Japanese and Russian streamers, the only English stream, so I checked it out. Yeah, man, someone lost a thumb. That's dope. I'm glad. I mean, hey, if that gives me the advantage to, you know, being understood, that's a big deal for me. That's a big thing. I'm glad, you know, you can comprehend what's going on and what we can say. What am I stopping? Stop. So you, yeah, I play on PS4, Apex, Fortnite. I have a PC, obviously. This is where I'm going with this right now, but I got an Xbox controller that I use for PC. I'm trying to get down on Valorant, so I want to start doing that pretty soon. I just fear I'm gonna be too much of a variety stream that might hurt my viewership or whatnot, so I'm trying to focus a little bit. And Apex and Fortnite is like my competitive, like, grr side, and then Fortnite's like my haha, let's have some fun, you know. I get slightly like, oh damn, but other than that, I think it's because of like the cartooniness of Fortnite, and like usually when I'm in Fortnite I get nothing but younger kids playing for some reason, unless I get down with some other streamers and stuff like that. So it's kind of like I gotta be a little bit, where Apex, you get some kids in there that, like, I don't even realize how old they are. I'm thinking they're older and they're not, kind of like Isaac and Caden and stuff like that, you know, till their voices come on. I'm like, all right, this guy's about this age, yada, yada, yada. GLAF, what the fuck is that? Oh, are you supposed to be typing glad? I'm not glad you lost the thumb. Like, I didn't earn anything from it, you know what I mean? I got nothing from it. And if you do actually lose your thumb, it kind of sucks, because you're actually alright at playing, so I'm kind of torn on it, to be honest with you. I'm kind of torn on it. But like I said, I'd at least forward you the link for the one-handed apparatus. Yes, okay, well, I mean, I guess it depends on definition of kid. I mean, I'm 35, so to me, anybody who's like under 20 is a kid to me. Shit, sometimes I still say I'm a kid. Yeah, I saw that the other day actually. I was looking around for some stuff because I get so mad and so frustrated. I feel like there's no way humanly possible some of these people can be as good as they freaking are at these games. Like, I literally watched somebody clear down a fucking whole map. I'm watching them from like a vantage point. They cleared down a map, didn't know where I was. They hopped up and I had jumped down and they happened to see me. And all of a sudden I hear bang, bang, bang. And I'm dead as I'm falling. And I'm like, there's no fucking way, bro. There's no way. So I went to go do some research on like aimbots and shit like that. Not for me because I don't want it. I'm the type of person 100% like I'm gonna get good because I'm gonna be good and I'm gonna work on it and I'm gonna grow because I fucking hate that shit. The cool part about those things is that they allow you to do things like that, like work on the controller, on the console or whatnot. I just hate the fact that it has those other attributes to it that allow people to it's kind of tempting, right? You're kind of baiting the devil's advocate there. You know, you got the good angel and the bad angel, and you're kind of like, should I turn on the aim assist? Just a little bit. Like I can't make myself look like I'm too good, but just a little bit. Just give me a little bit of that edge. You know what I mean? But that's what I mean. Like, I wish there was some way for these games to kind of see that or know that that apparatus, that peripheral is connected. Just so that you don't get put into fucking lobbies with dudes that are level 500 Predator and they got that shit going on. You know what I mean? Like, if you're playing against a dude who is just that talented and just that good on the sticks without any other type of performance enhancing peripheral or anything like that, then yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Like, I'm gonna be mad all day, yelling, screaming, and throwing my controller at some point either way, but I'm good with that as long as I know for sure, that person's not fucking around. Like, there's no extra nothing, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. It's like, I play video games to have fun and be good and get better at times, you know what I mean? Especially if it's a game that I think looks good or is fun to me, and then I'm gonna start growing as I keep playing it more and more, right? I'm an old school gamer, like Sega Genesis, N64, PlayStation 1, like, you know what I mean? So, for me, it's like, there wasn't really any ways there to really cheat, especially with the other players being right next to you, other than if, you're using, there's a four-way or a dual screen, side-by-side on the screen, a split screen, and they're looking over at your screen. But other than that, there's no way to cheat on how good somebody's accuracy was, or how good fucking their strafing was, or their ability to hide or peek around a corner or whatever, you know what I mean? See, I don't understand why lie about it. I really don't. Why lie about it? Why get in somewhere, be fucking killing somebody, and then be like, no, I'm on a controller? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Why not just be like, yeah, I'm super nasty on this keyboard and mouse? Like, you had no chance. Like, that's a flex. Like, why not? You know what I mean? To me, it's just distasteful anyway to lie about shit. Like, if you're gaming and you're doing anything, I mean, it's meant to be fun, and it should be an even playing field for everybody regardless. That way, the game is won or lost for whatever reasons, and for sure, you both know. You know what I mean? It is. It's truly unfortunate. I can't stand the shit. Like, that's the reason why I stopped playing fucking Modern Warfare back in the day. PS3 days, because I enjoy the campaigns, but once you get into the lobbies and they're toxic as fuck, kids are nerfing you like no tomorrow. They're fucking flying through the airs. They're hiding in walls that you can't see. Like, they're able to shoot through shit that you normally couldn't, or they're doing things that, like, obviously they've hacked it. You know what I mean? Like, so that was the one thing I was super nervous about, especially with like cross-platform playability, is that you're gonna have these people on PC that can mod and do all this other shit and hack these games, and it ruins it. It fucking ruins it, especially for somebody who's like, A, they spent their money on the game, B, they're spending their time on it, and C, they've played it to a point that they're like, all right, let me get in there and let me go up against some people and let me see just how good I am, or you know what I mean, let me continue to grow my skill. And then you're going to be doing something that completely undermines the whole fun factor of the game and the whole, true competitiveness of like an even playing field. It doesn't matter if you're fucking 6 or if you're fucking 100. If you got the sticks in your hand and you can fucking, you know, murder some people and just straight headshot every hit, you can strafe like no tomorrow, and you keep your movement, you can dodge like fucking Neo in the Matrix, like, kudos. But don't lie about the shit, and don't claim that you're better than you are because you have an advantage, or you're doing something that's completely opposite that gives you either A, more control, or B, makes your life easier. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, because it's not the fact of mouse and keyboard that makes you a better player. You're still controlling it. You're still having to do the reaction times, and like, you're still using your two hands and both sides of your brain, right, or whatnot, to get the actions on screen that you need, whether you're holding a controller like this or you got your hands out like this and you're touching keys. And remember, honestly, like, mouse and keyboard might even be slightly even harder to some extent, because you got to keep your hand right in the same position and know which buttons up or down to stretch for, when to, which ones are in the row that you need, which numbers without looking are for what commands or whatnot. So it's kudos to the keyboard players and to the PC players on that regards. You know, I used to play PC games all the time. What were some of the games I used to play back in the day on PC that were like first person? I mean, I used to play, like, okay, so to date myself here, the original Doom. All right, the original Doom back in like Windows days. That was like probably one of the first person shooters, you know, DOS prompts loading up, that I would get down on and play, and that was keyboard and mouse. There was no controller. Like, I remember, like, for PC gaming, the first time I held a controller was like, I want to say like 1995, 96. Microsoft came out with a controller that plugged up in the back through, I think, the PS2 port for the keyboard. And what was it called? The Sidewinder or something like that? I think it was called the Microsoft Sidewinder. But yeah, it basically looked almost like an Xbox One controller, just slightly bigger. And that was revolutionary to the shit, because you're over here, you know, strafing, and so you're using. So on the keyboard, not only did you have the mouse to click and shoot, right, and to like move certain things or go through your menu, but you had the arrow buttons that you had to use to move, or the directional keys on the number pad, but then you had command keys on the keyboard as well. I don't know if it's changed or not, or if you just use, you know, you keep your fingers in home row on fucking your typing position, and, you know, ASDF, and you just use certain buttons there around you to keep things going while your mouse is going and clicking. Because I mean, you used to have to be good with moving fast to your shift or your question mark or your numbers up top to get certain, you know, things to change, your guns, your inventory, or whatever, you know, as you were playing whatever games it was. So like, yeah, man, a keyboard is a lot more involved to me than even and that's the nice part about these, right? These controllers, they simplify things so that they're not spread out, and you have them all right within your reach where you need them. I mean, that's kind of the point of convenient, you know, buttons and having things in your grasp, kind of like with vehicles and cars, right? Steering wheel controls, right? So you don't have to take your eyes off the road. Should I be quiet, Isaac? Should I was enjoying this conversation. Why should I be quiet? Punk. What? What do you want, Isaac? Blood hell, Isaac. What do you want? Do I get free hot dogs in NYC? No. No. I don't even, to be honest with you, bro, it's been so long since I've even been down in the city, that I don't even know how much they go for on a vendor cart no more. And a lot of the vendor carts, they're these, the flavored nuts, or the the honey roasted cashews, peanuts, you know, all that stuff. And then you also get these like small little food carts that are like halal and stuff like that, that make like chicken and kebabs and burgers and stuff like that. So it's kind of a little bit different nowadays from even when like I used to live down there and stuff. Neither do I, Sack. I don't know either. He's not gonna answer me on that either. Oh, carry on. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the permission. That's such a cute little bunny, Sack. Sucker, you noob. What part of the world are you from, Saka? Yeah, I'm actually a bit of a drive from Brazil. What's good, man? Appreciate that. Appreciate that. That's super dope. That means a lot to me, man. Like I said, I'm getting people from the UK, Netherlands, fucking Australia, Ireland. Like, I'm getting people to watch and like view my content on TikTok from the US. A lot of them are, but they're not. A lot of them are not the commenters and the, like the full engagers. You know what I mean? So it's kind of dope. Yeah, we'll be all right. We'll be all right. I'll let that one slide. I'll let that one slide. You have control issues. I get it. I've learned that about you really quickly. Yeah, I got a really good friend from Brazil or whatnot. So it's believe me, it's good. Just had when she makes some picanha. Oh, so good, so good. And then what's that grainy? It's like cornmeal with like chunks of meat in it or something. What the hell is it called? Yeah, I've been like streaming like this in this fashion and like engaging and being like a streamer for like almost 2 weeks now, give or take. I've been making sure I'm consistent for the last 2 weeks and coming on at least once or twice a day. Sometimes I'll come on 3-4 times a day. I'll get an hour here, 40 minutes here, 30 minutes here, and I'll just, when I come on, I come on. I gotta really set a schedule because I have certain things going on that I do as well. It's consistently. So do you? He's been sure. How long do you? Yeah, I mean, I've been in practice mode and training mode, I guess, for like the last 8 months to a year, with a couple buddies or whatnot. Like, I would turn on the console, I would get going and play some games and shit like that, and we'd just be in each other's ear talking and shit. But there wouldn't be really any viewers or anything like that finding us or whatnot. And it's kind of because I guess I wasn't doing certain things to make it that way, like the titles and all that stuff. And I'm still horrible because this probably says Popcorn and Pints or something, or Horror with Sir Sturdy or some shit. But I got it, and maybe it says Worst Damn Gamer Plays Fortnite or Apex. Okay, it does. From Streamlabs it says that. Okay, well, sometimes it says different things and I never change it, so I'm horrible with that shit. Yeah, not bad, man, not bad. Like, seriously, I went from, you know, passively getting like 1 follower a month or so. Well, I can't even call it that, honestly, because I got the first couple followers from a couple people that I knew. And then after that, it was like here and there someone would come from one of the shows I'm on, because I do a couple podcasts with a couple people. So I'm on a horror movie podcast, Tuesdays and Thursdays with my boy Horror with Sir Sturdy. He's another guy from my town here, from another town over, but he does tons of stuff within the horror thing. He does horror gaming, all that stuff. He loves his Nintendo Switch as well. So I do 2 nights a week with him on his podcast. I became kind of part of his show. I came on once or twice and he was like, bro, your energy, all this stuff. So I was like, all right, cool, you know what I mean? So I help him out with a bunch of things. We do some promos and shit, and now he's helping me out with my own. So that's the 3rd podcast that I do, and my podcast is right behind me. It's called The Midnight Matinee with the Worst Damn Gamer Ever. Essentially what that is me going down pop culture movies and movies that I really like that entertained me, and we do reviews. Right now I'm going down the entire MCU timeline. We're on episode 8 this week. I think it'll be 9, and I got the 4 bonus episodes from the one shots that are displayed on Disney Plus. So that's all up on the Facebook page or the YouTube page as well. I have a few others. I have a whole list of other movies that I'm gonna be just throwing in randomly to help keep that content changing a little bit. So that's the that's the second podcast. The third podcast is called Popcorn and Pints. That one's on Saturday night at 9 p.m. A wheel selects 2 movies that the following week we have to give our impressions and review on them, and then find somehow they link or how they coincide or they relate to each other in what regards. So that's super dope. That's a cool premise. On Twitch nowadays, unless it's a mainstream game, you need face cam so you're in the right direction. Yeah, I mean, absolutely, man, absolutely. Like I've done recently the past couple weeks or whatnot straight from the console as well, just because I was lazy and I'm like, you know what, I'm over here doing all this stuff, I'm doing this editing and stuff, and I just want to stop staring at the software or the screen or whatever. So I just literally turn on the thing. It's so easy, just hit the share button, go live. I'm in my headset or on my mic, and I just do it that way. But it's cool because when you get the banter, whether you're on screen or not, it still helps when you have other players that have mics and you guys can talk and relate and just like strategize together and shit like that. And if you're all on and you're all playing well, it makes it so much better and so much more fun for everybody, even the viewers, obviously. Yeah, all of the MCU. Yep. So right now, we just did last week Iron Man 3 that just dropped this Saturday that just passed. So a couple days ago. Yeah. So we're literally going down. So tonight or tomorrow we're gonna film the one shot of All Hail the King, which plays on the Mandarin. It's a short video. We watch it, we do our reaction, we give a rating to it, and then I post it. This weekend, I believe, is Guardians of the Galaxy. I could be wrong. But yeah, I got it all slated out. I have guests and stuff like that so far on half of them till end of July, essentially. So that's why I want to mix in a few other things. I don't want it to just be an MCU podcast. I'm sorry. So after All Hail the King tonight or tomorrow, and I get that recorded and put up this week, then it's Captain America the Winter Soldier for Saturday. I got Sturdy, my buddy, and another guest on. His name's James, and myself. We'll be discussing that one. And then next weekend's going to be Guardians 1. The following week, 4:30 is going to be Guardians 2. And then 5/7 is going to be Avengers Age of Ultron. And it's just going to keep going down the list. Wait, what is that emoji? Is he crying? Is he salivating? What is that? You don't like the MCU? Thank you, Isaac. I appreciate that. It's all good. He's just trying to help me out, brother. The supporters are great so far. The few that I do have, they're super dope, and they really want other people to come on and engage with me, and because they want to see me blow up, which is kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. It is really fucking nice. So it makes me feel good knowing that obviously I'm not just entertaining to myself. Because I'll just sit here and laugh at myself all day. Oh, I'm glad. So you should check those out, man. I got a couple, like I said, there's a couple episodes still from the last couple weeks up on the Twitch. You can go and find those. They're usually an hour to hour and a half. I've been trying to keep them capped. But the discussions get pretty deep at times with some of the things that we relate to and some of the things we point out. And we always find some type of way to kind of ground it in reality. And show and point out the real what's the words or what's the phrase I'm saying? Kind of the real issues or the real scenarios that they're touching on in the MCU universe and in these stories that they're telling. Because these are modern day scrolls, right? These are modern day gods and fucking stories that are being told, kind of like when you used to sit around a campfire, or back in the day, you know, you had the elder in the village, you know, telling the story of the gods from the sky and all that stuff. This is our modern day stories like that, you know what I mean? Our modern day lore, you know, and it's crazy they came from comic books, man, but, you know, Marvel, Disney, they're doing such a great job at molding these into such elaborate stories and such great pieces of work for decades to come. Like these are gonna definitely stand the test of time. It's all on my page, man. It's all on the Twitch channel. It's all on my YouTube channel, which is the worst damn gamer ever. It's my name is the same everywhere, even on the gaming. There's a slight variation for my gamer tag because character limits or whatnot. But yeah, other than that, it's the worst damn gamer ever, everywhere, fucking everywhere. Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. It's everywhere. Yeah, man. You know, I'm trying out here. You know what I mean? I like I said, I've been in kind of training, I guess, for the last like 8 months to a year, and I have tons of ideas that were in my head, and I never really wrote down to like put it as a process, but I worked on it and refined it, and I'm kind of at the point now that the only limitation I have is time. Well, not time availability, it's time period, because we only have 24 hours in a day. I mean, you don't want to get burnt out doing this and, you know, having to create the content, because there's 2 stages to creation, right? There's this and streaming, playing the games, right? That goes together into the same category. But then there's the after, which is the editing, the posting, the, you know, the follow-up and the commentary with comments and, you know, thanking people and greeting people and all that stuff. Because without you guys watching, without the people in the chats, without people DMing or anything like that, what the fuck are we doing? You know what I mean? I'm unfamiliar with Stan Smith shoes. I'm gonna have to go look that up. Give me 1 second here, pull up my those are interesting. Okay, so they're Adidas? Okay. I was gonna say they're almost like shell tops. And they're actually made by Adidas. That's what's up, man. Those are dope. Those are super dope. I like those. I'd rock those. I've had 2 pairs of Adidas in my life. Never had a pair of shell tops. I had ones that were very similar to these. And I loved them. Actually, oh, I'm lying. One of them was a Converse that looked just like this. And the other one was something similar to these by Adidas, but they were not these and they were not shell tops. They might have been these, but older version. Because like I said, I'm old as dirt. What color did you get yours, bud? Do I dwell on the DCU? I mean, I've watched them and I'm intrigued to see the new ones, and I'm gonna watch them just because I have to. Just because I'm a movie fan and I love the comics and stuff like that. But at the same time, I really hate how bad it's going as far as DC and shit with some of the stuff. Like, I'm mad that they've changed pretty much almost everything with like Green Lantern, Flash. You know, we got too many variations going on of the DC universe and of DC characters with all of these versions and renditions that we have of these fucking movies that they've been putting out and everything like that. And now they're gonna make it even more complicated with the Flashpoint movie and all this stuff. So we'll see. I'm excited to see Black Adam. I'm excited to see where they go with the Flash. You know, I'm hoping they bring back, what's his name, Ray Fisher as Cyborg. Despite the bullshit, you know what I mean? He, you know, it sucks that Homeboy speaks up, and you know it's a problem. Like, we should all be able to go, whoa, no, I'm sorry, that's not cool. Like, without any ramifications of that magnitude. I mean, it's his livelihood, especially. You know what I mean? It's his job. It's what he does. But there's always that problem, right? There's always the people in power versus the people who ain't. So it's, you know, if you're given the power, you're in a position of control. It sucks. Most people don't take the humble side or the humble approach or the understanding approach. Where is... They just let it get to their head and run with, well, it is what it is, it's mine. So you don't like it, stick it, stuff it. It sucks. This is getting good. What up, bro? How you doing today, buddy? Hope you had a good night last night in the arenas. Hope your lady killed some zombies after I got off. It was fucking late. I was tired. I'm still tired. Streaming is super fun, man. Consistency is draining, but I mean, it's just like showing, well, it's not just like, it needs, like, if you're gonna be trying to do this and you want to be out here, you're gonna put yourself out there. Like, you got to make sure you're putting yourself all the way out there. And make sure you keep your shit straight and you watch, you know what I mean, you keep yourself accountable. And two, the consistency, it's your job, right? So you're going to show up one way or another. Like, if you're sick, you might be at a lower capacity, but, you know, those who still show up and get the job done, just not as quickly or as efficiently as they normally would, you know, they're the ones that win at the end of the day, right? So that's the key to anything you do in life, no matter what. Whether you're just having a good time playing a game, you guys show up and keep playing the game to get better. If you're playing sports or basketball, it takes hours and hours of practice. It takes a lot of loss. It takes a lot of missed shots, a lot of, you know, strikeouts, a lot of fucking getting beamed in the head with the ball sometimes if you're playing baseball. It takes a lot of hits in football. Like, no matter what you do, period, there's going to be hardship. There's going to be, you know, times that it's easy. There's going to be times that you get so good you make it look easy, and everybody's going to be asking you, well, how the fuck did you do that? And it's because, yo, you spent the time. You spent the actual dedication, the discipline that it took to level up, to get yourself there. You know, I've had several lessons in life like this already where it shows me this over and over and over again. So it's one of those things to me that's like, as long as I keep myself focused and I keep myself going and I don't allow myself to get to the point of burnout, then I will be fine, especially since I'm in control of this aspect, right? I get to set the schedule. I get to set when I'm playing the games. You know, life is still happening and occurring around me, so I got to make sure that the priority is always what's first. And I'm not saying that this is the priority. No, honestly, this is my second priority, because my first priority is my loved ones, you know what I'm saying, and my health, you know. So that's always going to be bottom line. So if I'm ever like, yo, I'm too tired, you hear me, my voice dipping, I might just be like, all right, I'm out, peace. And I won't even do my sign off, and I just shut the stream off, done. Why? Because I come first. My loved ones come first. Life happens, real life comes first. Like right now, I'm going to have to get going for a little bit, because I got to go pick somebody up, and I'm going to be like popping in and out for the next like 3 hours probably. So I don't even know if I'm going to end my stream or keep putting my BRB screen on. I haven't even thought that far ahead. So that's the thing about it. Consistency is key. Being real is key. Putting yourself out there and actually making sure you're out there. You know what I mean? Like making a reason for people to see you, and not for the right reasons, not for the wrong reasons, for the right reasons. And believe me, I got tons of shit that could be for the wrong reasons, but at the same time, that's not what you focus on. You keep it pushing, you keep it moving, and you make sure that you know you hold yourself accountable, you make yourself available, but you also make sure that you're remaining in control, you know. She got scared and quit. Yeah, no problem, man. I appreciate it. Yo, guys, Jay Han over here, he's been playing through Apex as well. He's been coming in on my stream. He's hosted my stream as well. So super dope guy. Go check him out. He's going through ranked right now in BR as well in Apex. He's fucking dope. Go watch him. Where are you at? Did you get to silver yet? Or were you gold? I can't remember. I think you were gold, right? Because you were saying, hey, it's not a big deal because you're not plat. But if you were plat, yeah, I think you're gold. I think he was gold 3 or gold 4. Go check his shit out. Jayhan71352 on Twitch. And like I said, I shouted out your girl earlier, and you guys as well. His girl Screwed Up Baby, Babby, I believe. I don't remember if there's numbers to it or not, but yeah, just throw it in here too, man, so that they can go check it out, see if they like it. Cause she does Call of Duty Zombies, he does Apex, you know, and they were on together in the same room back to back. It was kind of funny and it was kind of cool. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. You know, I mean, that's what I always try to do. I mean, you got to say what you mean and mean what you say, right? And then the other aspect is do what you mean. Do what you say, because if you're just talking shit, you're just talking. If you're not doing, you bye. You know, ideas are great. You can write them down all day. You can tell people about them all day. But guess what? If they're the ones acting on it, they're the ones that win, not you. Appreciate you, Isaac. Appreciate you. Oh, he does Fortnite too. I forgot about that. Yeah, we gotta get down. We gotta create some type of a situation where you and I are fucking rocking out, or we get a little consistent with maybe one or two of these other stream dudes that I've been playing with. He said at least pred. I'm trying to just make it through the night, homie. Like, I'm trying to just make it through the night. Tell you, the past 3 days were fucking, so frustrating. So frustrating. See, and I don't usually play with randos. I usually only play with dudes, or, you know, gamers, dudes, chicks, whoever that I've played with and I friend requested. If I'm like, I don't get me wrong, I've played with a bunch of randos, and that's how I got these gamer friends and these Apex people. But at the same time, once I see, like, yo, their skill level's pretty good, and if we're chilling on the mic and we can talk and we're having a good time, we're goofing and shit, then yo, it's almost an immediate friend request. You know what I mean? Because it's super dope. Bro, they are. I'm telling you, it got to the point that yesterday, I think, or yesterday, Saturday and Friday night, I came to the realization that I may not even be able to fucking play on the weekends, because there's too many people that are off from work or got the long weekend or whatever, and they're just sweaty as fuck, man. I can't handle it sometimes. I really can't. And I like being able to have my controller. Like, I don't need it in pieces or cutting up my thumbs like some people. I'm not pointing any fingers. Yeah, dude, I haven't even played with Jay yet. But you know how it goes. I don't care. Yeah, I really don't care. I play with whoever. This sucks. Just as this is getting going, I gotta fucking get out of here real quick, and I gotta go grab somebody. I should be back in like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Fuck. And then I should be good till... No, wait, it's 2 now, so I probably won't be back till 3:30. Then I'll be able to leave again at like 4:30, and then I'll be back at like 5 to like 6:30. But I really got to get this fucking content creation done. God damn it! I'm sorry if I offend anybody. I'm just me. See, y'all speaking a whole nother language. God, legendary, fucking master. I'm just trying to make it out. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday on my stream while we were playing, some homie was like, yo, what do you usually run? I said, for my life. Like, you want to know what loadout I got? What guns I use? Yeah, I use the ones that allow me to run the quickest. I usually got to run for my life. He said, I can't keep my friends away from me when I'm playing Apex Ranked because that's not me, yo, I swear. Bro, completely understand. Completely understand. My homie SSL Turbo was fucking like, bro, chill. It's okay. You're just in your head. You're just playing like dog shit again because you're in your head. I'm like, yeah, but what about all the other 90% of the time? Like, it's not because I'm in my head. It's just because I suck. Bad negative talk. Bad negative talk. You rock, man. You rock. Damn, that was quick. 100 messages in the stream today. Thank you, boys and girls, if you're in here. Lurkers, where you at? Get chatting. You getting out of here, Sax? Or, oh, because I gotta go. Never mind. Any lurkers? Any lurkers? Yo, Jayhan, it's the fact, man. It's the fact. Like, like I said, man, I try to pay attention to what I'm saying and what I'm doing. So, yeah. All right, guys, I really gotta go. I appreciate you guys hopping in. This meant so much because this is the most engagement I've had, period. This is the most conversation back and forth with the most viewers. And it sucks, too, because one of my achievements is to get 5 people chatting at once. I need one more person to hop in here on Twitch and get chatting. Please. Somebody. Somebody. Fuck. I gotta go, though. I really do. Like, this sucks. Yo, I'll tell you what, man. When we're all on, Jay, send me your... Send your shit in here. Isaac, throw your gamertag 2 for Apex in here. Anybody who wants to play Apex, just add us all. Get us all going so that when you see us in the lobbies, you can just fucking invite us. Just have us join your shit, and we'll get down on it. Like I said, I'm already... I don't even understand why I need to do this disclaimer, but I still need to. Because I will get people that still shoot shit at me and talk shit. Yet, my name is literally the worst damn gamer ever, yet they expect, like... more from me. Bro, I appreciate it. There you go, right there. Jayhan713. Where's G-Fan? Screwed up the baby. What's good? Hope you had a good night last night. I heard you got a little scared and had to run away. Heard you had to get in the corner and rock back and forth till you fell asleep. Is that true? Did you grab a blankie? She's like, not gonna lie. Word, that's what's up. That's what's up. I appreciate this. See, this is super dope to get people engaging and talking back and forth. This is really, really super dope. Like, this was one of the things I've been waiting for and getting excited about. Because I knew it was eventually going to happen, right? I mean, you don't go do something hoping for the worst. I mean, you might prepare for the worst, but you don't hope for the worst. Like, I was ready for all the months with 0 stream watches and 0 views, you know what I mean? But now I think I got a little bit of a flow going. I got a little bit of a... Like, I caught him out of my shell, honestly. I was just stopped getting out of my head. Or being in my head, got out of my head so I can just talk to the camera and talk to people and shit. So it's super dope. Yeah, seriously. Seriously. Well, I sent the message at least to say, hey, let me know when to leave just in case their time runs a little bit longer. I didn't get anything. I didn't hear a ping or anything. Did I? Nope. It works for me. I should just probably make myself big again for y'all, but, you know, I'm lazy. Just like everybody else in the world, you know, we get a little lazy. I hope you don't tell shh. See, Isaac, where was your shh? That's what needed a shh. That moment right there. He's like, be a little late and fish for the 5 watcher stack. He won't tell long. Shh. That would have been perfect timing. Yeah, you have been saying I'm gonna get more views. You say it all the time. I'm gonna blow up. That fucking, it's gonna be crazy for me. You know what? And I hope so. I really do. You know, it's honestly, this shit's super humbling. Like, just to get 4 or 5 people in here talking back and forth, and to get me able to respond and whatnot, like, super, super, like, perspective giving for me and, like, aligning. You know what I mean? But like I said, I've been thinking about this and dreaming about this and, like, doing this in my head and, like, building things and posting things and like fine-tuning imagery and the you know, the overlays and the fucking logos and all this shit. Like, I had tons of B-roll from other shit that I was doing. I had another YouTube channel that had started like last year that I had to take down because laws had changed back to they were still unclear and shit like that in New York for like medical medicinal stuff. And yeah, so with that and the partner that I had at the time, we had a little bit of a falling out since then, but we were doing a video every single day, shooting, editing, posting. We were in Reddit, and we got 1,000 views on YouTube within the first like 6 or 7 days, and that was super huge. So I already knew at that point, yep, I can do this for sure. Like, I've seen it done by others, but now I know I can. So it was one of those things. So now I'm all by myself doing everything, and I'm fine tuning myself and trying to come up with processes and like ways to make sure I stay true to certain things, and I keep things easy and efficient as much as I can for me to produce the content, get the content out. So I got templates and shit like that for TikTok and all that stuff and different things. So it's just a matter of getting yourself into a routine with things, and then again, being disciplined, staying consistent, showing up every day, you know. And I think this is my 23rd or 24th or 25th day straight of streaming, so can't complain. I appreciate that, man. I will do the same. Like I told you, I'm probably going to make a short little TikTok or something. I might even just get this on right here, mentioning you guys like I did earlier, and just throw that on and put your names in writing and stuff on the TikTok so that people can come find you as well. You know, get your Twitch channel up on there. Yeah, you know, man, yeah, me and my buddies at the Z Network, which is our little network, our little channel, our little group of content creators and shit like that we've been trying to build. It's been feeling like there's some shit coming. It's been feeling like things have been moving and progressing. So I'm that's why I'm trying to just make sure I stay focused, I stay on the path, and I stay steering the boat. You know what I mean? Like, you just got to keep the old girl on the voyage. You know what I mean? Don't veer off of the path. Watch the stars and keep it moving. You see an iceberg, get around it as early as you can, or get strong enough and big enough that you can go right through that motherfucker. Yo, Hollow Cooter was fun as hell yesterday, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I was telling him earlier, Jahan, that the YouTube channel for me is basically my archive. So it just takes so long. It's just so fucking, it's almost overwhelming to have to do all of that shit with the descriptions, the tagging, the fucking titling, the cards, the end credit thing, the captions, all that shit, especially when it's by yourself. And like on my page, I think there's already over 200 videos or whatnot, from a couple car videos, reaction videos, music shit, tons of the movie podcasts, because like I said, I'm on 2 others, mine the 3rd, and I'm about to start a different podcast for my channel as well. So it's just so daunting to think about having to sit here and spend hours and hours and hours filling out all that information and shit, even though I have certain things that are templated for certain things, but the conversation's always changing, the movies are always changing, like, so you always got to be like adding or subtracting, and like it's just fucking tedious, man. But that's where everything goes, because Twitch brings everything down every 2 weeks, right? So that's there so that I can still pull off of it if I need to. It's not all on my hard drive completely, so I got to make sure I watch myself with the strikes and shit. But that's the other thing too, trying to fine tune what's acceptable, what's not, when you do a dispute, when they release it, and what's not, because it's fucking crazy that like some of these companies, they'll release a copyright claim for a piece of sound or a video that's playing, like a trailer that we're doing a reaction or video to, but then that same company won't release it on another one that's more new or relevant. It's really weird. And I got my first strike a couple weeks ago, so I was like, let me just chill for a minute, because it's getting, again, I'm in control. So before I get angry or burnt out about the shit and give up, or just go, you know what, let me just keep throwing shit up and keep hoping I can ask for fucking forgiveness, you know, instead of permission. It's like, fuck, man, like, it's just draining. But yeah, I keep it up there so I can pull shit down, do the chop ups and shit like that. Sometimes I'll just play the shit as it's going, and I'll just use fucking Streamlabs to just record it right off of it, and then I'll throw that little clip right into DaVinci or fucking Premiere and edit it up and chop it up and add in shit, sounds and all that shit. No, I get that too, man. And that's the thing too. I was trying to do it on my laptop from like 8 years ago, 6 years ago, some shit. Which it's a stout laptop, touchscreen, 17-inch. It had a dope Intel CPU. Like I spent like almost 2 G's on this fucking laptop, but at the same time, it was like it's dated now. It's still not enough. It only has like, I think 4 or 6 gigs of fucking RAM on it. So especially when I'm doing some of the music production stuff that I like to do, especially when I'm doing some of these video stuff, it's just super laggy. And I found ways around it using the software and telling it to basically do almost like a compatibility mode for the clip or whatnot. I think they call it like an optimized mode or something. But still, it's just annoying. It's annoying to have to like work around things. And so right now, I'm fortunate. The PC that I have is halfway decent from like 4 years ago, 3 years ago. So it's doing just enough for what I need. You know, I'm watching my temps. I'm watching my, you know, the usage rates and shit like that. I give it breaks. But yeah, I just, you know, just do what I can when I can, as fast as I can, and I'm trying to get it out as quickly as I can, as efficiently as I can. It's helping me learn the programs and get keyboard shortcuts and do things quicker as well. Oh, he's got some activity going, bro. He's getting there. He's getting there. He just hit his 50th follower. You know, so, and that's the other thing, through the networking and helping and shit like that, like, it all plays a role. It all, you know what I mean? There's not just one way to do it. Like, you can figure it out. Like, you know, I come from a background that didn't have much, you know what I mean, but had to figure out how to make shit work. And then, you know, as I got older in life as a mechanic, as an auto technician, like, you don't always have the tools, so you gotta fucking make it work somehow or another, you know what I mean? And sometimes you have the tool, you just don't want to run back to your box, so you use something else to, like, hold something. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck it, I got the job done, I got paid. Yeah, but you keep doing what you're doing, man. You keep doing what you're doing. Make sure you're being engaging like you have been, and because it seems to be working for me right now. So, tried and true, right? You know, I'm not trying to say I know it all or anything like that, but I'm just speaking off this little experience that I'm having right now. I'm on cloud 9. Yo, guys, I really do, really do appreciate you. But I seriously got to get going. let me check. I think I got a message. Nope. All right, I'm gonna head out though, just so I don't get yelled at. Yeah, and it's fun. It's fun, you know what I mean? And it's super dope because I was getting to the point that I was like, you know what? Fuck, man. Like, I'm running out of time for this experiment, because that's what this is, honestly. This is an experiment for me to try to see if I can get some momentum and get it going and keep up with it, you know, and keep it happening. And I had an agreement with my significant other or whatnot. Like, all right, I got a certain amount of time. I'm going to make some shit happen. And then, like, you know, you get to a point where you have to take a step back and go, shit, it's not working. Why isn't it working? You know what I mean? You got to be super accountable. You got to be super self-aware. You got to, like, understand that, fuck, what's the definition of insanity, right? Doing the same thing and expecting different, right? So it's like, so what can I do differently? And honestly, it just became, I wasn't engaging enough. I wasn't talking enough. I wasn't commenting enough. I wasn't putting enough content in the right places or tagging things the right way enough. So once I start fine-tuning even more further than what I am right now, then I think I'm gonna, you know, really have a great shot at this, at least getting some type of level of success with it. Not to say that I'm going to be famous or blow up like no tomorrow or anything like that, but I think I might be able to get to a certain level and keep going, you know, slowly at that point. But I got tons of different content that I'm going to be working on. I'm hoping to get out to some of these car shows and my local events, get my camera out with me so I can put that all on YouTube as well, because I'm a huge car guy. There's just so much shit. I'm helping a couple people with their content. I'm helping a buddy of mine who does photography and shit like that with a bunch of stuff. He's going to be helping me. He's actually supposed to be getting another camera, so he's going to be lending me his old camera so I can have a real decent camera, SLR, a digital SLR here as my cam, and to help me get the content and stuff like that chopped up and stuff. But he's honestly the reason why I'm able to do half the shit that I'm doing with certain things, because like my thumbnails and all that shit, all the icons and all of the stills and shit that I make, I'm using he's helping me because I'm helping him. You know, helped him pay for the subscription or whatnot for Adobe's cloud and all that stuff. So, you know, I'm fine tuning. Eventually, hopefully, I can support myself. You know, so we'll get there. We'll get there. It's all good. It's all good. It is what it is. Jayhan, be good, brother. We'll see you soon. And that's the thing, man. It's like, yeah, the last bit, and that's the thing. Like, I had to be like, all right, you know, you always get what you give. You know, you always get back what you put into it. And it's like, all right, you were putting shit into this, and you were taking the time, and you were doing shit. But was it enough, and was it the right shit? You know, where you focus on doing the right things. And I wasn't entirely, even though I had it in my head of what I should be doing and how I should be doing it, it wasn't working for me. So I had to change it up a little bit, you know, which I'm glad I did, and I'm glad I'm just now in a flow of it, because now this is happening. So this is dope. Sax, I'm seriously getting out of here. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for the conversation, because this just made a great bit of, you know, just talking fucking, you know, content stuff on for me. So I appreciate you. I'm gonna chop some of this up probably for the next week or so and get it up on TikTok and a few other places. I'm out though. Come see me again. If you see me live, don't be afraid to hop in, brother. Appreciate you. Or sister. I think you're a brother. I think we cool. Whatever. Person, folk, fella. Peace.